I'm a fan of
football. Toledo Mud Hens?
Sports. I like sports.
I see. You know,
that's the big one too, is OSU or Michigan.
Well, that's Ohio State.
I just like going to a stadium to see a game play.
Okay.
That's the thing I'm big US fan.
We'll take that. We're going to push Lee for tougher answers.
Excellent.
It's like Cubs or Sox?
Cubs.
Cubs. Like baseball.
That's extra question.
Did I steal the question? I'm sorry.
No, I don't know what to do.
I'm in Detroit. I can't say the White Sox are here.
Yeah, you can. You can say whatever you
No,
want.
I'm a Cubs fan.
Okay, actually, Lee, the audience wants to know from you. This is from Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Aside from singing, what is your favorite hobby?
I'm an avid outdoorsman. Like, I love fishing, camping, all that stuff. I mean, before Idol, actually, my last thing I did was I went up to Porcupine Mountains in Michigan, and I did the whole 9 yards. Went fishing, the whole thing. So that's like my favorite thing to do. But unfortunately, you know, with everything, I haven't been able to do that. But there's not many campsites on Hollywood Boulevard. So
camping under the underpass.
Yeah, right.
On the 101.
Hanging out with the people under there, man. They're good people.
All right, very cool. This is a question for both, and like I said, we had stars. This one has 2 stars, and it says, please pick. And I think it says from Juliet, which it is from Noah. Okay, well, then Noah, this is out for you. You must know somebody here to get this kind of treatment. Let's see Noah. Where's Noah?
Can the real Noah please?
The real Noah.
Hi, Noah.
There's Noah out there. See, this is real. This is
not staged. We don't know Noah at all.
Noah would like to know, what is your favorite kind of guitar to play on? Is it playing on guitar or just playing the guitar?
Yeah.
Just play the guitar.
Mine's a Gibson J45.
What you're playing?
This is a songwriter, but this is my favorite. I mean, between this one and the J45, my favorite. Acoustic is my thing. Like, I can play an electric, but I mean, there's something about acoustic guitar that you don't get with an electric.
Well, you can play around a campfire.
Right. Or under the freeway.
Or under the freeway. I like an acoustic. I played a lot of different kinds of acoustics. This is a Takamine, and I like this one a lot. But I started on the real cheapos, like Jasmine, and this one, and this one's good. I like Martin. I'm not too picky, as long as it's in tune, and
as long as it plays, I'm cool.
And it plays well.
As long as it's got all its strings, so there's nothing worse.
Having a good
or when you break a string, that is the absolute worst. And when you don't have a backup, because I would just be asking Crystal to borrow hers, and she'd be a whole thing. But I break strings a lot. So.
Don't break a string.
I won't.
Okay.
Okay, just a couple more.
Yeah.
First, these are my questions now because I get the mic and this is my one day a year. So, how many autographs do you think you've signed since you guys have won? I think you just signed like 100.
Do you remember those boxes on the show?
Well, okay. When we were on the show and there was only a few of us left, they came up to the room where we were sitting and they had boxes. We didn't know what they were, and there was 2,500 autographs. And
we had to have
we need
done
these done by
in 2 days.
Yeah, we need this done in 2 days, and we were rehearsing all that stuff. So me and Crystal were sitting there, and we're just like, I mean, whoever got them, I feel bad for, because there's like the first ones are like so nice, and the last ones are just like, yep, and it's like you can't really tell. But my signature's changed a lot since the show started.
We've had a lot of practice.
Like before, it was all nice, and now it's just like. So.
Yeah, they were backstage signing like crazy.
That's when I changed my name to Mama Sox, because my name is really long.
So Noah, when you become famous, remember this. There's a lot of downfalls.
What's your last? Well, I don't know. If your last name's really long, you might want to just.
Yeah, and it really depends on what letters you have too. Because if there's like a lot of T's and I, it's not.
You don't.
Mine's very
cross
close.
and down.
It's just like
All right, now we have some tougher questions.
Okay.
How was it that you ran off Ellen, Kara, and Simon all in one seat?
I take full responsibility for that.
Well, truthfully, I mean, I don't know.
We're just that good.
You know what? Yeah. It's,
How we roll.
No, I've actually talked to a few of them after the fact, and I think, Simon's obviously, it was cool being on his last year. And if I had literally a penny for every time someone asked me, who do you think the judges are going to be next year? I mean, I'd be very happy because we don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody knew, and it was just, and once the judges left, it was kind of weird because we didn't really expect Kara and Ellen and all them to go, and then apparently me and Crystal did something to pick them off because the minute we were done, they were like, we're out. But
no,
it was,
with Ellen, I mean, she's such a kind-hearted
awesome.
lady, and I think when she took the job, she didn't realize how hard it would be to be so critical of other people, and it's just not who she is. So
do you think J-Lo and Aerosmith? What do you think?
I think it's going to be a totally different show.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what Steven Tyler is going to tell the
He'll just
contestants.
be like, wow.
Go do a bunch of drugs, be a rock star, go to rehab a few times, and you're made it.
What'd you think of that? Thumbs up.
I
What
hope
if they have
Fox
Little
is-
John?
It's
Little John.
universal.
Yeah!
It's universal.
That's pretty cool.
What'd you think of that, Little John?
Throw the rock on sign up. But they're all cool judges. I mean, I think the show will be fine. I think it's a great platform for people like me and Crystal because, I think I can speak for both of us. Like, neither of us are really like that, that type that would, in the beginning, would like sacrifice what we thought was, staying true to themselves, which, going on the show is a big deal to us because we're songwriters too, So for us, before you do it, you kind of have this sense of you're sacrificing yourself, but you're really not. I mean, people take different routes to do different things, and this is the route we took, and so I'm proud of it. I'm happy I did it, and I know you are too. So
Yeah.
it's like we wouldn't be here right now if we didn't.
Well, I mean, before the show, like, we're singer-songwriters, guitars, and this is our element here, and like, the show really forces you to push yourself into trying new things and doing things you never thought you could ever do.
Like, as much as I love playing Shania Twain, like, as much as I loved it, it's not necessarily something I would
How
do.
about Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra was awesome.
Yeah.
Singing with Harry Connick.
I wore it.
That was actually really cool. I actually liked singing with Harry Connick. That was cool. What else was interesting? R&B week for me was my hard week, actually, and that's when I just said I'm not going to do R&B. I mean, I just turned it into a rock song. I was like, I'm just going to rock this song. I'll get it out. But I mean, it's just a totally different feel than you would ever expect. I mean, it's really hard, like mentally, more than anything, And we sit back there, we're worrying about our throats and all this stuff. And before this, neither of us, we play shows in the city. I'm from Chicago, so we would play shows in the city and just whatever, no big deal. And you could go all night, next day, play another show. And then we're on the show, we're sitting there with like tea and like
sing a
herbs
minute
and,
30
like,
a week, and we're like, oh my god.
I don't know what herbs are. Like, I don't know what they are. But they're like pouring them in my drink. I'm like, yeah, it's helping. I don't know. Like, it's just a different thing than you would think. But it was fun.